guys, I think I'm gonna give you a tour of my Aircrete dome that I've been building, or an igloo. Everyone's calling it an igloo, so I'm gonna keep going with that. This is it. It's an 18-foot dome. Got a little apron for an entry. I'll go around on the inside first. Here's my framing, which I've done with some fence posts and a whole bunch of unistrut. Honestly, it's about 4 pieces. Cut the size, and then when I get done with this, this part, once I get it, my plans go up to 6 foot on the wall, so I'm just reinforcing the edges right here to go up that high. I felt a little nervous getting it up that high and not having it any armor or anything on there, some reinforcement. So as soon as this gets done to the 6 foot mark, I'll be chopping that off, and then I'll chop the guide arm right there, my compass arm, and then I'm just going to reuse my unistrut, and that's going to turn into my compass arm, and then that's when I'll start building my arch that's going to... That's that. I got fiberglass mesh. Everything's being reinforced, so we take it on the outside. Here's my bricks. I'm going to go show you that, but I've got quite a bit of brick production going up right now. So I don't have any reinforcement on this. You can just see the bare Aircrete at this point. But as I go over here, use a little bit of some metal lathe for my anchoring. I didn't use Tapcons, I just used masonry nails with the ram set. And then here is my base coat and a little scratch coat, as well as some fiberglass in there. So that's coming right along. It's been raining like crazy here in Arkansas, so just working when it's not coming down on me. But you can see right here, so this is where I got to yesterday, and doing as much as I can whenever I can, but it's almost there. I'm fixing to start the actual dome curvature, so look forward to that. So let me show you my brick production. So we got Berkshire bricks. These are some of my best quality bricks. Having a good spot and all your tools in one place and not having to do that. You can see some of my older bricks right here that were from a year ago. They're just kind of aerated, and they kind of disintegrate. But my new stuff, this is much stronger. These are really green bricks, so they've got a little bit of give to them, but this is about my best stuff yet. Tops and stuff like that. I don't really know what everyone kind of calls this on the top. I call it kind of like a muffin top or a cake top or something like that. I do use that, like if I'm bonding to it, I might rough it up a little bit. For the most part, I just drop some water on there and then put my Aircrete mortar to glue it all together so it doesn't draw all that moisture out of there. Let's keep going. Man, showing you behind the scenes of everything. I just started mixing or switching to Drexel on my mixes, so we'll see how that goes. So far it's making a good improvement. My foam, I've actually got quite a bit of foam right down here, and these are OSHA approved Crocs, if you were wondering. Just don't ask them about it. But let's take a look at my Aircrete. I've got some water running out of it like crazy. That's kind of making me concerned. I mean, it's like running out of it. So let's just see. I mean, this might be an Aircrete fail video. You get to see it firsthand here. That's a lot of water. No, that's holding great. That's really, really, really good. Show you what I'm looking for. I don't see any air pockets. Like sometimes you'll see like a little spot right here, and that's a common sign that you do have deflating. Let me see if I have any of my other bricks over here that might have any. Like this would be a little bit of a concern for me, but it's not quite the results I'm looking for deflate. So I don't think that's quite a deflated brick. Like you would see like stuff like this, like where it's really kind of aerated, where your bubbles like disintegrate and didn't hold, that you would have like a big little noodle pocket right there. and it would be like really bumpy, like like this, that right there, this top right here, that, you see how just kind of poor quality this looks? That to me is a deflated brick. Yes, look at this. It's not terrible, but it's just not the quality. The bubbles are just large, granular. It's really aerated. But do you see this? That's what I look for some Aircrete. Goodness, I can't even talk. See, that to me is kind of deflated. This, I could still use this, but this to me is almost like a D-grade block. I almost wouldn't use this. Some of them I really can't. Like, this is all right. These are good. Holy, but I mean, you just see the difference, you know? Like, this one's just really, but it is soft, so you can continue working it, but that just kind of eats up your finger. But you can clearly tell the difference. Clearly, like, just every way around it, you know? It's just not there, you know? I mean, it's all right, but. So I got a lot of moisture over here though. I really want to keep looking into this. I wonder if it just came off of this when I was rinsing it. But that's, I don't know. That makes me nervous. Like I do have deflation or something. So let's look. She's okay. All that's looking really good. Really good. I'm putting these tarps on here because the heat hits your bubbles. And the heat will cause them to burst and not hold up and set as well as you would want. Like, you just give it a good cure on your bricks, you know? I'm gonna check this last one. I don't see a lot of water over here, so I just don't think that this is where it's coming from. It's gotta be coming from the thing. This one didn't. I ran a little dry on my, or a little short on my mix, but no, water's not coming from here. It must have been just leftover from rinsing everything out and whatnot from my barrel. I normally don't use those barrels. I normally use a 55 gallon, but I've got several of these barrels because I've been making Aircrete for quite a while. And I was making all of my mixes. I can typically get 4 bags to these forms, but you can see I ran a little dry. That give me a little patience here because I just switched today to start using Drexel as my foaming agent, and before that I was using 7 Elements or 7 something like that. It's just a basic soap, no impurities or any basic. It's just kind of a natural, less processed, less chemicals and stuff like that. But Drexel is kind of an agricultural foaming agent, and it holds much better to sunlight and stuff like that. And also just, it's going to give you a better quality brick in my opinion. But this is my first time using it, so I'll just let the results do the speaking. And we'll see. But yeah, that's my setup right here. We are fixing to pivot on I have a granddaddy long leg crawling on me, but I'm fixing the pivot to start going upwards and start the curvature on the Igloo. So it's just going to keep getting better and better from here. I'm hoping to have some friends and some guests that are going to come and help me out with a little bit, but so far I've been having fun putting all this up. That's a lot for just 2 hands, but I'm getting it done. So I'll keep trucking on this and follow along and stay with me, and you'll get to see this. Got some other news coming up that hopefully can be really beneficial for everyone, and hopefully can bring a lot of value to people. I believe in this. I truly believe in it. I think the traditional sense of home ownership is completely out of reach for most people, but I think most people can build a I gotta go.